to my channel. So today's video is going to be another video of my Beauty on a Budget series, and this video is going to be a full face of drugstore makeup. Yes, you heard it here, folks. Everything on this gorgeous face right here is drugstore. Everything from the eyeshadow to the foundation to the lip gloss to the highlight, everything you can literally find at Target, Walmart, Fred Meyer, you name it, you got it, you found it. All right, everything is drugstore, everything is affordable. So if you want to know what those things are, then please keep on watching. But before we get on with the video, don't forget to subscribe and push your bell notifications to notify you whenever I upload a new video. And if you want to follow me on any of the social medias, I'll have that floating somewhere on the screen, as well as linked down below in the description box. So if you want to know what products I used from the drugstore and which one is poppin', then let's go. So the first thing I'm going to be taking for my primer, literally holy grail primer, okay? You need this in your life if you don't have it. I have probably used it in so many of my videos. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is what it looks like. This is the inside. You will know that I use so much of it because I literally am about to hit pan. And this is literally my second jar. Second? Third.
Oh Lord. Again. A fucking again.
I love this primer. Definitely makes your pores disappear. Does an amazing job. I would think that you would like this even if you have dry skin or oily skin. This is still a really good product. So I have two foundations here. I'm not really sure which one I want to go with. I have the iconic Superstay Maybelline 24-hour foundation right here. That is a full coverage, okay? So if you want to be a full coverage bitch, then use this. And then obviously I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation that I talked about in the last video. This is the dewy one. Let's do this one. Let's do this one because I feel like a lot of people who watched my previous video are the ones watching this video. So in case you wanted to know how this applies, this is how I apply it. Literally just dab it. I'm gonna start blending it out. So this is a light to medium coverage, but you can definitely build it up. Definitely perfect for every day, in my opinion. Look how pretty that is. It has like a sheen. You see that? You see that glow? I know you see this glow. All right. I'm going to be taking, I know this is not drugstore sponge. You know what? I have a drugstore sponge. Let's just use a drugstore sponge, shall we? Throw away that $20 beauty splendor. Beauty blender. Ain't nobody need that. We got e.l.f. right here. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. It's not full coverage because I don't know if you can tell, but you can still see some of my beauty marks and stuff, and my hyperpigmentation. So it's not a full coverage. It's definitely light to medium, but it is a buildable foundation. Nonetheless, I think it's really, really beautiful. Now I'm going to go in with contour. From my last video, I did talk about this. It's the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. And this one, I'm using the one in the shade Espresso. So some of these products are products that I've already used before, and I use it a lot. But I do have a couple of new products that are new to me. So it's definitely going to be like a first impressions for those products. I'll obviously let you know when I get to them. But for right now, all the products that I've used so far are my everyday staples. So now I'm going to blend this contour out. One of my favorite concealers to contour with because I like the thickness or the creaminess because it helps with blending. And they have so many shades. The next thing that I'm going to go in with is a concealer. And I'm going to take the e.l.f. concealer. I think today I'm going to go with the hydrating one. Remember in my last video I did talk about these. The black one is the matte one and the white one is your hydrating one. I like to use both of them, not together. I mean, you could use them together, but I don't use them together. I just like to use both of these. They work fine. I have combination skin. So if you have dry skin, go with the hydrating one that has the white cap. And if you have oily skin, go with the matte one with the black cap. I will say for the matte one though, does dry really fast. So I would take when I put it on your face, I would take it in portions. Okay. So these are the areas that I like to put the concealer on. The under eye part, it's a new method that I started doing recently because of TikTok, and I really liked the way it looks. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm gonna go blend this out, and I'll be right back. Looks gorgeous. There we go. Ta-da! All blended. Looking great. Now, to set it all, the powder that I'm using is the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and this one is in the shade. The one that I use is in the shade light medium. Oh, I forgot to say that the concealer that I was using, the Elf Camo, this one I used the shade medium peach to brighten. But yeah, so now I'm gonna do the powder, the Fit Me powder. Love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Another powder or another makeup product that is under $10. Oh yeah. Look how pretty that is. It's just like, look, you can't sit there and tell me you don't see the difference. You can't sit there and tell me you don't see this difference. All right, like, beautiful and lightweight, and oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So what I like to do is I usually like to do my under eye and around my nose with a sponge because I want my full coverage in that area. But then I'll take like a big fluffy brush like this one and take some of the powder and just lightly dab around the rest of the face. So next, bronzer. So these are the drugstore bronzers. Now this bronzer that I have right here, so they're both from Wet n Wild. Okay, now this is my bronzer that I used to love, and I say used to because I can't find this shade nowhere anymore. Okay, and that is the shade, it's called What Shady Beaches. Like, look how busted. Hello, look how busted this looks. Okay, this was my thing. Okay, but I can't find this shade anywhere. Hello, I can't find the shade anywhere. It was just so unfortunate. So I went to the store today. I mean, I still could use this in this video, but I don't want to show you guys something, if you're my skin tone, show you guys something that you guys can't buy. So I bought this one, see if it'll work. This one's in this shade Sunset Striptease. So this is what it looks like. I don't know, kind of looks a little ashy, but I mean, you never know. You never know. So we're gonna try it together and see how it goes. All right, I'm looking at it side by side. Look at that. Look how different that is. Is that going? Ooh. Let's try the, what is it called? Sunset Striptease. All right, let's try the Sunset Striptease, and if it doesn't work,
No ma'am. No ma'am.
So the verdict is it doesn't work. I think it's, oh my god. So I just swatched it and that's what it looked like. No wonder I couldn't see it. It's literally my skin tone. Damn it. Well, minus setback. Alright, so this is going to be returned. I'm so sorry, you guys. I mean, if you watched my previous video, although you can't get it at the drugstore, you can get it at Walmart. And that is this Black Radiance True Complexion palette. So this one you can still buy. So I would buy this. The What Shady Beaches, if you're my skin tone and you see the... Sorry, this black sticker is from the bronzer that I just used. Does anybody do this where they like open something and then the little tape thing that they had, they're too lazy to throw in the garbage, so they just stick it in random places? Yeah, that's me. But I would use this right now, but like I said, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to find it. So I don't want to use a product that you guys can't buy. So this one you can still purchase. If you see the What Shady Beaches Wet n Wild powder bronzer, buy it. Buy it. And if you see more than one, buy all of them. Okay? Because I'm over here sitting like an idiot being like, oh, that's so much better. Look at that. Oh, I'm actually bronzing now. Because that other thing, I don't know what in the world that was doing. It definitely wasn't bronzing. Not on my skin tone anyway. It also has weird shimmer. Like, it's weird. Weird.
Well, just as I thought, trash.
This is how you know I'm ratchet. Okay, I'm too lazy. Alright, this is one of the best bronzing brushes ever. But it broke and I'm too lazy to fix it. Don't ask me where it's from because it's gone. The writing on it. But I'm pretty sure it's probably like from like Elf or something. I don't even know. Next I'm going to be doing contour. So I'm just going to use this deep dark contour shade right here. Oh yeah. Look at that contour, sis. When you got a circular face like I do, you really need that contour. Now we're going to bake a little bit with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Put it on both sides of my nose. There is a dog hair on my beauty blender. Freaking Dante. Now we're going to go with the eyes. Alright, so 2 things. 1, I don't really buy eyeshadows from the drugstore. Like the cheapest eyeshadow palettes that I really have, like affordable palettes, are like ColourPop, Morphe. Yeah, that's about it. So I went to the store today, to Target, okay? And of course, the one time that I go to freaking Target or anywhere else, literally 90% of their makeup is gone. It's gone, okay? So I tried to pick one that looked decent. I don't know if it's good. I just bought it, but we're gonna test it out together. And that is the e.l.f. Mad for Matte Nude Mood. So this is what it looks like. I mean, it looks decent, you know, a wide range of brown. But yeah, this was like, I think it was like $10 or something like that for a lot of these shades. So yeah, you guys wanted drugstore, so I'm giving you drugstore. Is e.l.f. considered drugstore? Watch me buy this for someone to tell me e.l.f. ain't drugstore. It's cheap, alright? It's $10, okay? So this is all mattes. This is going to be interesting because usually I use my P. Louise, but because we're doing a drugstore, I'm just going to take, I think I'm going to take the e.l.f. Matte Camo Concealer to prime my eyes. I'm going to go in with, I'm going to go in with this shade. Okay. Alright. It's very soft. Ooh, this is definitely a very beginner friendly palette. Yo, look how blended that looks. Not even blend yet. I'm genuinely surprised. I remember the last time I used drugstore eyeshadows. Whoo, child, that was like 6-7 years ago. Back then it was like Ash Central when it comes to eyeshadows. It was so bad. I almost got PTSD when I was looking for eyeshadow palettes in the drugstore. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and I'm probably gonna go into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th shade from the light section. So this one right here. Let me take my freaking brush. That one right there. That's the one that I'm gonna go into. I'm gonna just blend that shade. You guys, what this is amazing. Oh my god, That is so pretty. This is literally some better than some eyeshadow palettes that I have that are more expensive. Okay, that's it. Hands down. If you're gonna buy an eyeshadow palette from the drugstore, buy this one. Buy this one. I'm gonna be going in with the darkest shade in this palette, which is all the way back here. And I'm going to be deepening up the outer crease. It's kind of like a black, but not. I feel like it's a grayish black that's really good for beginners, because some blacks in other palettes are so pigmented that once you put it on, you better know where you're putting it, because it ain't going nowhere else. I think I'm going to do like a small little, kind of like a cut crease, but not really. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. matte concealer and a flat shader brush and kind of do like a little bit of a cut crease. Normally I would use my P. Louise acid base, but obviously this is drugstore, so let's go. All right, now that we've cut the crease, what we are going to be doing is I'm going to be taking like the 4th shade from the lights, this one right here, and I'm going to be putting that on my lid, all over where I just cut the crease to set it. Why is nobody talking about this? Now, I don't know if this is new or what. I've never seen it, or I've never seen anybody talk about it, but maybe I'm just old to the game. Or old to the game? Do I mean late to the game? Wow, I am old. Late to the game. All right, that's what I meant. Gonna take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th shade from the light right here. Literally I was gonna say in the middle shade, but it's not in the middle. So. And then we're going to just kind of like blend that darker outer corner with that cut crease, so it kind of blends seamlessly. It's so pretty. I never expected this at all. Like, look at this. You can't sit there and tell me this looked like I did drugstore. No, it don't, honey. It literally looks like I went to Natasha Denona's palette and started doing a smoky, soft glam look. Gonna take this angled brush, and I'm gonna be going into it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like the 4th shade from the dark. So I'm gonna take this one right here. And we're going to put that right where that is. And that's going to be my new lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take the 3rd shade from the dark area. I really wish these things had names. This is getting really difficult. And I'm going to take that to blend out that new lower lash line that I've created. I'm just gonna blend that out. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now what I'm going to be doing is gonna bring out the OG makeup products, and this is the NYX Professional Makeup Jumbo Eye Pencil Crayon in Milk. This is what I'm going to take, and we're going to basically line our waterline to make it look bigger. Oof, like, look at that difference. Literally, my eyes look 20 times bigger. Anyways, now that that's done, the eyes are basically almost done. I just have to do a winged liner, but I ain't doing that till after the highlight. Now we're going to do a little bit of a blush moment, and the blush that I'm going to be using is an old one as well, so that one's also going to look busted, but it is the Wet n Wild blush in Mellow Wine, and I'm just going to take off the top because it's a little embarrassing of how nasty it looks. But this is the color. This is the shade. It is a beautiful, it's like a orangey pink. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it just works so well with my skin tone. So I use this a lot. Okay. Now I'm going to, before I put on my highlight, I want to set my face for a bit. So I'm going to be taking the Now I have two fixing sprays here. Use whatever you can find at a drugstore. I have one that's a Catrice one and one that's the Wet n Wild Rose one. I am gonna use a Catrice one only because I don't know if you can hear, but I'm basically almost out of my Wet n Wild one. So we're gonna go in with the Catrice Cosmetics Illuminating Prime and Fine. So let's try this. Yes. Whew. I could never breathe when I do this. Now that that's set, now we're gonna go with highlighter. So this is another one of my oldie but a goodie highlighters. It is gonna be looking real busted, but they do still sell this. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals, and mine looks crusty, dusty. Ooh, nice, crusty, dusty, and musty. But as you can tell, I love this highlighter. This is kind of what it looks like. I'm gonna try to go around the edge and see if it still works. I've been trying to buy a new one, but apparently everybody in the world knows about it. Oh my god, look how pretty. Oh my god, I couldn't even form words. That's so pretty. Oh, this is Drugstore, you guys. Oh my god, Wet n Wild, you have my heart, Wet n Wild. Literally, Wet n Wild is everything. If you guys want to see a full face of just Wet n Wild makeup, I could do that because I literally have everything from Wet n Wild. This is crazy. Now we're gonna go back to the eyes. We're gonna do the eyeliner. Now I'm gonna bring out this eyeliner that I talked about in my previous video, and this is the NYX Epic Ink Liner in black. So I'm gonna do a wing. I'm not gonna be able to go up to the camera for this, so sorry about that. All right, there's the liner. The liner is all finished. And what? It's finished. Okay, next I'm gonna take the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. Again, another one of the products that I mentioned in my previous video. And I'm going to put it on. Okay, look at that. Look at that. I didn't even curl my eyes, you guys. Or my eyes. I didn't even curl my lashes. And this is what this mascara did. Like, I'm telling you, do not sleep on this mascara, you guys. I am going to put on lashes, but I think I'm going to do my lips first because the lashes that I'm going to be using is just from AliExpress. I didn't really buy any lashes from the drugstore because frankly I don't really like them that much. Because I like some big old lashes, which drugstore doesn't make them. So I'm going to do my lips first right now and then, you know, transition to the finished product with some bomb lashes. But for the lips, I did buy some new products today for lips. I've never tried any of these, but I've heard some good reviews on them. So let's try it out. So for the liquid lipstick, I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York Superstay Matte Ink. This is the one that I'm going to go in. I thought it was a beautiful terracotta brown shade. And this one is in the shade called Fighter. And so let's try it on. That is such a pretty color. Oh my gosh. Ooh, you guys, this is pretty. I kind of want to just leave it like that. I don't even want to put on a gloss, but I bought this gloss. Let's just do it anyway. Okay, so this one is the, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is also by Maybelline. Oh, weird. Okay, this is their Lifter Gloss plus hyaluronic acid. So sorry, I have my lashes on. My camera died on me again because I really should just buy a new camera battery so I can just interchange them so I can film videos like this. smoothly. But anyways, before it dies again, let's go quickly to the gloss that I was talking about. And so the new gloss that I just recently purchased is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss with hyaluronic acid, and it looks like this. It kind of looks like the KKW lip products things. And this one is in the shade Stone. So let's see how I like it. Ooh, it has like a big doe foot. That is nice. I love it. It kind of actually reminds me, I think it's a, okay, so the packaging is like a dupe of the KKW. I've never used the KKW lip gloss or lip products at all, ever. But the ones that I have tried that this consistency kind of reminds me of is the Wet Cherry by Lime Crime. I have a couple of them. So the Wet Cherry glosses by Lime Crime, these ones also have a thick doe foot, kind of similar to this Maybelline one, and it has the same thickness. So it's a very like thick gloss. So if you don't really like that, or if you're more into thinner glosses, then I wouldn't suggest this one. But if you like thick glosses, so beautiful. Obviously, it's not really a glossy moment right now because of, you know, everything going on. Everybody's wearing masks, so we can't really be wearing glosses like that. So but just for the sake of the video, just showing you for when in the future, when we're all able to not wear masks or whatever, and you can wear glosses. Sweet, there you go. All right, so I'm going to pretty myself up a little bit with some jewelry and cute top and everything. So I will be right back. And so yeah, this is the final look. Literally everything that you can find in the drugstore, probably the cheapest way you can get a soft glam makeup look, in my opinion. I mean, I'm sure you can find even cheaper ways, but from what I saw in the drugstore section that actually was good products, this is it. This is it. Everything from the drugstore, from the foundation, the primer, the setting spray, the gloss, the lipstick, the eyeshadow. Everything was amazing. If I had to say the biggest thing out of all of the whole makeup look that I was genuinely surprised with was the e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. Okay, this, my friends, this, if you are gonna get anything from this video to try out, if you haven't tried, is this e.l.f. Mad for Matte Nude Mood palette. Okay, this thing right here, don't sleep on this now. If you are a girl who loves your browns and your neutrals and your everyday looks, and you like doing soft glam like this one right here, get this one. Get this palette, okay? So amazing. And this was only $10. So, like, there you go. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and comment down below what other video ideas you want to see from me with my Beauty on a Budget series. I know that this is one of the videos that have been requested, so it made me really excited and happy that someone was requesting a video from me. And yeah, I just love it when you guys give me video ideas. I do have some video ideas of my own, but I would like to see and put out content that you guys would genuinely enjoy to watch. So comment that down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time. Bye!